Okay, today is Tuesday the 27th, so I wanted to give you an update on what's going on with Hurricane Ian here in Lakewood Ranch. So today I'm a little bit more concerned than I was yesterday because it does look like it's going to impact our area somewhat. And it looks like it's going to come in somewhere between Fort Myers and Tampa, and that's as of today's latest forecast.
Winds have not gone down since the 2 o'clock advisory this afternoon. One thing to note, it has gone down 952 millibars, and it is associated with a little delay in the wind. So the winds will pick up. That is no doubt becoming a Category 4 with winds up to 130. And it's approaching in such a way that is devastating for Charlotte Harbor if this were the case, because it's just going to pile water up here at center and squeeze it right in. Now, this surge back in 2004 was only 10 feet high. This one could be even higher still. Now, there's the forecast at 2 o'clock showing 130. But notice, I want to let people know that normally this little cone is much narrower at this point. That's not the case. So there's still some uncertainty in the forecast, even though it's less than 24 hours away from possibly making landfall. And there's the forecast. Now, earlier today, this was right over Venice, and everyone was going, oh, Venice is going to get hit by the eye. Well, that's not so certain right now. They still could, and so could Bradenton, and so could Tampa. And so keep that in mind, folks. This one's a little bit tough to predict due to the low pressure area that's moving across the southeast and eventually going to pick this up, it looks like. Again, moving off the northeast, Arcadia, you're not out of the woods yet. And here's a look at the forecast models, still showing some off to the north here. A majority of them showing it down here into Fort Myers, not a majority, but this is a UK met, and still some showing it right into South Sarasota, and some into Manatee County or possibly Sarasota County. Still a big spread.
But as I was out and about today, I see a lot of people putting up storm shutters, getting prepared, putting up all the window coverings and that kind of thing. And then also, it was pretty crowded at Home Depot. I went by there to pick up a few supplies. Luckily, they were non-hurricane related. But everybody seems to be getting prepared and taking this very seriously. Now, there is a mandatory evacuation for Zone A and for Zone B as of right now, and it is about 10 after 1 on Tuesday. So those two zones are under a mandatory evacuation. And the area of Longboat Key, they're going to shut the water off there so that they don't have any water issues. And then on Siesta Key, they're going to close the bridges at 6 o'clock this evening. Nobody gets on, nobody gets off. So if you're on Siesta Key and you want to leave, you have to get out before 6 o'clock tonight. Right now, the hurricane is scheduled to be between a 3 and a 4 when it comes in. And they were showing a very interesting map of not only just water, but also of power outages and what they predict. So in our area of Lakewood Ranch, they are predicting power outages, so I'll be very curious to see how that pans out. We do have hurricane windows on this home and also a generator, so this will be the first time that it's used if that comes into play. So I'll keep you abreast of this, and I'm going to show you tomorrow what's going on as far as the actual weather itself. It's just now starting to sprinkle. We haven't had a lot of rain yet, but it's coming and we can feel it. So we'll keep you informed, and hopefully when this video gets done and we get it produced and out, you'll be able to see what it is before, during, and after a hurricane here in Lakewood Ranch.